Hey, Cubicle Country. It's Jessica Canty here, your life and career strategist. I have a passion for helping melanin millennial moms who want high achieving careers. Happy terrific Tuesday. Hey there. Thanks for joining us. On Tuesdays at 10:30, we take a pause in our day. We sip on some coffee, sip on some tea, or refresh ourselves with some water, and we empower ourselves to look at what's working well, identify what's not working, and then make a path forward. Make a path and a plan. That's my tongue got tied. We make a path and a plan forward to be excellent in our career, to be promotion ready, to do everything we need to do to get a raise, to make sure we're in our dream careers. And today is Tuesday, so I'm excited. Today's topic is selecting your career success squad. Selecting your career success squad. Now, before I get into that, because I can get excited about this good subject, I have a couple of announcements before we get into selecting your career success squad. Announcement number one. This evening at 7:30, I'm so happy to hear that. This evening at 7:30 on Clubhouse, you can join us as I talk to industry experts about the power of networking, how networking can launch you into your dream career. So this is just part one of that ooey gooey drenched in knowledge conversation. So we're doing careers and coffee chat today, but this evening we can have cocktails and career chat. You may be like me, I don't drink, but you can definitely sip on some water and soak yourself in the conversation we're going to have this evening. So if you've got the Clubhouse app, join us at 7:30 this evening because we're going to be talking about the power of networking in your career. That's announcement number one. Hey there. Okay, announcement number two is the conversation didn't start here, nor will it end here. This conversation started in our exclusive Facebook group. It's private, which means you can be yourself there. You can get the career wisdom in real time that you need. And guess what? It's absolutely free. All you have to do is show up for your best self. Get out of your way. Use social media to your advantage, which it's something we're actually going to talk about in announcement number three. Announcement number three is that this Thursday at 6 p.m., we are having session number 3 of our work journal webinar series. And you want to be in there because it's an hour filled with, I'm sorry, I'm just so speechless about all the good stuff I'm going to be spilling. I'm talking about how to get the right people in your corner to expedite your career goals. And we need that. Don't we need some expediting of career goals? I don't know about you all, but I don't like to be stagnant. I don't like to be on pause. I like to do what I can to be successful. So I'm going to give you that. And if you actually join us live, we'll have some Q&A time as well. So I want to make sure that that's available to you. You can click the link in my bio for the Clubhouse invitation. You can click the link in my bio for the Facebook group. And you can also click the link in my bio thank you so much. You can also click the link in my bio for the webinar series. And you want to do that because every Thursday, starting about 2 weeks ago, going into like early February, I have been doing these seminars for free. And I've been giving some goodies, some real career acceleration tools. I'm giving away a networking tool that you want to have in your arsenal. Last week, I gave away an interview toolkit so that you can be prepared for interviews. I think I gave away like 3 different things last week. So each week I give away giveaways, and then you have a chance to enter to win a work journal for completely free. Free, no investment other than putting your information in so I can send you a copy of work journal, a place to record how awesome you are. Okay. So I think I've got through all those announcements. Let's get into our conversation. Selecting your career's success squad. A couple of things I want to share. One of the things that a lot of people believe, and it's completely false, and it's actually a hurdle to their success, and it's stopping them from their dream career and their dream salary. You ready for it? People actually believe they can accomplish all their career goals by themselves. By themselves. I can do it by myself, sis. I don't need any help. I don't need to join your Facebook group. I don't need to join your webinar. Okay. I'm going to tell you why that's a myth. 85% of positions are filled through networking. Did you catch that? 85% of jobs are filled through networking. Just think about all the jobs you've had in your lifetime. How you found out about those jobs. How people told you about them. How people helped you with your resume. How people told you what to expect with that particular company. 85% of jobs are filled through networking. Sometimes it's nepotism, sometimes it's favoritism, but why would you want to be in that last percentile? In that last percentile, 15. So you're giving yourself 15% chance of getting a job. I don't know about you, sis. A cubicle country, listen. I want more than a 15% chance to be successful. I want to be at least in that 90 percentile. So I want you to think about who's in your corner. Who is there to support you? So I want to do a quick exercise with you. And I do want to say, give this as a disclaimer. I am a clinical social worker. I am certified in providing mental health services. And so one of the mental health services I do is guided meditation. One of the mental health services that I do is helping people to really think about their own empowerment, what they help them to understand that they're the expert in their lives. So I want you to do this exercise with me, okay? It's only going to take 1 minute, literally 1 minute. What I want you to do is to sit in a comfortable chair. So if you're catching this live or you're catching this on a replay, you can do this. Make sure you share with a friend because this is going to be mindset shifting. I love talking about mindset hurdles because in order to be successful, we have to shift those mindset hurdles. So I want you to sit in a comfortable chair. Take a couple of deep breaths with me. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. In for 4, out for 4. Ready? Last one. Now what I want you to do is to close your eyes and think of everybody who's ever helped you in your life. Think about everyone who's ever kind to you, ever gave you a word of encouragement. Think about everyone who's given you a tool to be successful. I want you to think about everybody who sowed a seed in your career, maybe who got you some clothes for your first day, who drove you to work, who gave you some gas money, who told you to apply for a job. We're going to think about them together for 30 seconds. You can close your eyes if that makes you feel comfortable, but just for 30 seconds, we're going to think about everyone who's ever been kind to us or gave us something in our careers. Do that with me now. Whew, that was just 30 seconds. Think about how many people you could think of in 1 minute. I don't know about you all, but as I was thinking back all the way back to my 3rd grade teacher who believed in me when I chose a career in the 3rd grade that was abnormal for a 3rd grader. I wanted to be a mortician in the 3rd grade. From the 3rd grade to my senior year of high school, I just knew I was going to be a mortician. And in the 3rd grade, I had a teacher who said to me, "You can do it." She said, that's what I wanted to be, but now I'm a teacher, but I know that you can do it. So way back into 3rd grade, someone was speaking life into my career. Someone was guiding my career. And it even made me fast forward to 5th grade when I was given opportunities to be able to care for other people. All the way up to high school when I was given opportunities to help fellow students. In college where I had an advisor and I had coaches to help me to be leadership in college. And in grad school, I had phenomenal field instructors, phenomenal teachers. Every last person who invested in me helped me to show up today. Helped me to show up in this space with confidence. And now, for those who say, "Jessica, I hear what you're saying. You had an easier life than me. Maybe you had more people cheering you on than I did. You know, I had people who were tearing me down, people who didn't believe in me, people who didn't encourage me." I believe it. First of all, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that they didn't see how awesome you were. You are amazingly gifted. There's nobody who can do it the way you do it. You show up, show off, and show out. Because there may be thousands upon thousands of people who have your exact same title, but nobody has your DNA. Nobody has your zeal. Nobody has your passion. Nobody has your eye for detail. So I want to be one of the very first people to tell you that you are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, for those who haven't had a cheerleader in their corner, for those who haven't had somebody to pat them on the back, I want you to think about all the people who were naysayers. All of the people who told you were crazy. Because trust me, I'm going to raise my hand. I've had plenty of people all throughout my life who told me I was crazy. Who told me I was reaching too high. Who told me I was not being a biblical wife and mother. And I could not do it all. I could not be it all. But I'm telling you something. I promise you their words propelled me forward. Because I decided I'm going to be the exact opposite of what you say. I will be successful. I will do it better. And guess what? I'm going to make sure that when the time comes and you need an opportunity, I'm going to be that person to provide that opportunity for you. Now, for some of you might be thinking, oh my goodness, Jessica, what does this have to do with selecting your success squad? The reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of times people struggle to find who is truly for them in their corner. A couple of ways you can do that is networking. A couple of ways you want to do that is expanding your network. But then you can also build on what you already have. So whenever I talk to my clients, I get really nervous and really scared around how do I network? Because I tell them they need 4 people in their corner. What you need to join the Thursday call, I'm going to tell you exactly the exact 4 people that are going to propel your gifts forward, going to push you into your dream career. But you got to join on Thursday. You got to register so that you can even catch the replay, because this is replay worthy. I promise you. A couple of things I want you to do when it comes to networking. One, I want you to think about who is already in your corner. So when we do that 30-second exercise, think about who came to your mind. Think about the role that they played. So maybe they're no longer in your life, but maybe they were a teacher. Maybe they're no longer in your life, but they were a pastor. Maybe they're no longer in your life, but they were a coworker. Write those roles down. Here's your homework assignment. Write those roles down, because you're already preparing yourself to put the 4 key players in your corner that need to be there. I'm not preaching nothing that it didn't work for me. I'm telling you, I still have those 4 key people in my corner today. As a matter of fact, I think I saw one of mine pop up on this call. So I can tell you that the success is found in the support around you. Again, 85% of jobs are filled through networking. Don't give yourself a 15% chance. You want to be in that top percentile. So when we're talking about selecting your success squad, think about who's helped you. Write them down. Think about who has always said something negative when you tried something new. Always said something negative when you tried something new. Write them down too. But make sure you have 2 different lists. Who's helped, who's hindered. Who's helped, who's hindered. Because sometimes, because of our trauma bonds, this is speaking from a clinical social worker perspective, we like to go over to that list of people who hindered us because it's familiar, it's comfortable. But the people who help us, push us, support us, and sometimes they say we got to do something that we're not comfortable or ready for. Keep those 2 lists handy, especially if you join me Thursday, especially if you join me tonight as well. You want to keep those 2 lists handy. Who's helped me, who's hindered me. Then I want you to write down every organization you're a part of. Every program you participate in, especially, over the last, say, 2 weeks or so, I've seen a lot of sorority members talking about Founders Day. You want to write down your sorority. If you participated in the Boys and Girls Club, you want to write down the Boys and Girls Club. If you're like me, I'm a Girl Scout mom. I'm going to put that down. Hey there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're talking about the power of choosing your success squad. I've taught that 85% of jobs are filled through networking. So you want to give yourself more than a 15% chance to be successful. You need to build your success squad. So here's your homework. Network intentionally. Network intentionally. And if you need some tools to help you network intentionally, guess what? I've got them for you. Created them just for you. So what you can do is to register for my webinar on Thursday at 6, and I will make sure I put those resources in your hands. You got to register so I can make sure it's like a trip thing, so I can make sure I can get it to you. I got to get your email to make sure I get everything to you that you need. Everything I'm talking about in terms of networking is found in Work Journal, a place to record how awesome you are. So you can go over to jessicacanty.com and order your copy of Work Journal, a place to record how awesome you are. Because what I'm giving you right now will be in your travel size career coach right in your hands. Okay. So you want your list of who's helped, who's hindered. You want your list of all the organizations you're a part of. This is going to be helpful to you because if you join me on Thursday, I'm going to tell you what to do with that list. Okay. All right, you all. So I know we went over a lot of things. We did our breathing exercise. We thought about everybody who's ever helped us, we thought about everyone who's given us an encouraging word, helped us financially, helped drive us to our first job. I don't know about you, but just thinking about someone giving me lunch when I didn't have any food in the refrigerator. That really helped because I was able to excel at work because I wasn't hungry. Some of those practical things. Someone who helped me with my resume. Someone who actually told me what to put on my resume so I can be hired. I'm going to tell you who those 4 key players are, but I want you to bring that information to our conversation. Here's the thing. When we're selecting our success squad, we want to make sure it's not just people that we pour into. Did you catch that? Not just the people that you're pouring into, but people who are willing to pour into you. So we're not just talking about your homegirl that you've known for 20 years, but every time you call her, it seems like you feel drained after you get off the phone with her. No. I'm not talking about her. That means she can't be your friend, but she's not on your career success squad. Hey there, we're talking about how to choose the members of your career success squad. I'm going to tell you who not to put on your success squad. I'm going to tell you who to put on it on Thursday. But right now, I'm going to tell you who not to put on there. Do not put on there somebody you haven't spoken to in 15 years. And you can't remember why you stopped talking to them. We're not going to put on there a family member who gives us backhanded compliments. Because we might think, oh, that's just tough love. No, ma'am. No, right now, if I'm in a space where I want to excel in my careers, I need somebody that's going to pour life into me. Somebody that's going to tell me exactly, they're going to give me some hard truths, but they're going to give it to me in such a way that's going to be loving. Okay? So no backhanded compliments. Nobody who can't say, hey, you know what? This is a great idea. So if all they can tell you is how it's not going to work, they're not on your success squad. Sometimes we think that because we think, oh, they're giving us constructive feedback. No. If all they can tell you is how it's not going to work, they're not on your success squad. You got to give me at least 3 reasons why it's going to work before you tell me 1 reason why it's not going to work. Or else you're not going to be my success squad. You can be my family, because trust me, it's a family that would do that. Yes, come on. They hating on the sideline because their vision is limited. Come on, that's a word right there. That is a word right there. And I'm so glad you said that, because that is exactly what it is. It's hate disguised as I'm supporting you, sis. No, ma'am. No, you're not. So these are people you don't want in your corner, okay? The people who, when we're talking about your career success squad specifically, they could be your friends. I'm not here to break up any friendships. I'm not here to break up any marriages. I'm not here to break up any prayer groups, prayer circles. I'm not here to break it up. But I'm here to say who needs not to be in your corner. And speaking of prayer circle, be careful of the person who's always like, you know what? Well, what should I pray for specifically for you, sis? No. And this is for my sisters who believe in Christ. Listen, the Holy Spirit gonna tell them what to pray for. Because some people just want to be nosy. And they say, oh, tell me, how should I pray for you? You just say, pray for me. I'm pushing forward in my career. Pray that I be successful. Pray that the right people be in my corner. Pray that I listen to wisdom. Pray that I get the tools that I need. And keep it right there. Don't tell them you don't like your salary. Don't tell them you don't like your job. Be very, very careful about that. Hey. Pray versus pray. The only difference is the letter, right? So I just want to make sure that you know who not to put in your corner. I'm not going to leave you hanging. I got 2 more sessions to tell you who to put in your corner. Tonight at 7:30, I'm going to be talking to industry experts on the Clubhouse app. Make sure you're over there with me. They're going to tell you exactly who to network with, and how to network. Thursday, I'm going to tell you the 4 key players, and I'm going to give you the tools to make sure you can get them in your corner within the next 30 days. I want this to happen for you. All right, Cubicle Country, don't forget, click the link in my bio for the Clubhouse Talk tonight. Don't forget to click the link in my bio to join the Facebook group, because you can already be in a success squad today. In the next 10 minutes, you could be in a group that's set up for your success. And also make sure you click the link in my bio and order your copy of Work Journal, a place to record how awesome you are, because I will be on your success squad. I love being a career coach. I'm going to be that career coach in your ear every time you pull out that book, every time you need some support. All right, Cubicle Country, go out there and be great. Hey there, so glad you joined us. Go out there and be great. Can't wait to see you all this evening.